Even after the war ended, Audie Murphy's battles were far from over. For while the world celebrated his bravery and showered him with medals, honors, and recognition, the most difficult struggles remained unseen, etched deep within his soul, where memories of blood-soaked fields, fallen comrades, and the relentless roar of artillery refused to fade. And in the quiet moments, he often found himself confronting nightmares, flashbacks, and the haunting sense of survivor's guilt that no accolade could erase. Each medal he received, each movie he starred in, was a reminder of both his courage and the tremendous cost of freedom, a burden that weighed heavily on a young man who had been thrust into the crucible of war long before he was ready. Yet Audie never allowed himself to be defined solely by pain or trauma. Instead, he channeled his experiences into purpose, using his story to inspire others, to teach lessons of resilience, bravery, and the profound responsibility that comes with the power to protect and save lives. Hollywood became both an escape and a platform where he could relive the heroics that had defined him on the battlefield while bringing authenticity and depth to his roles, portraying soldiers and heroes with a raw intensity that could only come from someone who had lived through the horrors he depicted. Audiences saw on screen the courage, the fear, the determination, and the humanity of a man who had faced death countless times and emerged, scarred but unbroken. Yet behind the scenes, he continued to wrestle with the invisible wounds of war, navigating fame, public expectations, and personal struggle with the same quiet determination he had shown on the front lines. Throughout his life, Audie remained humble, often deflecting praise and insisting that the real heroes were those whose names never appeared on plaques or in newspapers, those who fought and fell anonymously, leaving behind families, dreams, and lives cut short, yet whose courage and sacrifice were no less monumental than his own. He dedicated himself to honoring their memory, visiting veterans, speaking to young soldiers, and sharing the unvarnished truth of war. The lessons learned about loyalty, courage, and humanity under extreme conditions, ensuring that the sacrifices made would never be forgotten. His personal life, however, was marked by ongoing struggles with PTSD, insomnia, and the emotional weight of loss, yet these challenges never diminished his desire to give back, to mentor, and to remind the world that heroism is not about fame or recognition, but about the choices we make in the face of danger, fear, and adversity. The moments when standing up for others, protecting the vulnerable, and persevering against impossible odds define the essence of courage. In his later years, Audie's legacy extended beyond his films and medals, becoming a symbol of hope, resilience, and the enduring power of the human spirit. He embodied the truth that one person, regardless of size or background, can make a difference, can inspire a nation, and can leave an indelible mark on history, not through words alone, but through actions that echo through time. His tragic death in 1971 brought a profound sense of loss, yet it could not diminish the inspiration he had given to generations. His story continues to resonate, reminding us that bravery is not the absence of fear, but the decision to act despite it. That true heroism often comes from the most humble origins, and that the courage to face life's darkest moments, to protect others even at great personal risk, and to rise each day despite pain and suffering is the legacy that truly endures. Audie Murphy's life, from the dusty roads of Texas to the battlefields of Europe, from the quiet courage of a small boy to the towering hero of a nation, stands as a testament to the extraordinary capacity of the human spirit to overcome adversity, to act with compassion, and to leave a mark that will never be forgotten. His story is not just a tale of war, medals, or Hollywood fame, but a timeless reminder that heroism lives in the choices we make, the sacrifices we endure, and the courage we summon when confronted with the impossible. And so, as we remember Audie Murphy today, let his life challenge us, inspire us, and call us to our own courage, because the question is not whether we will face fear or hardship. Fear and hardship are inevitable, but whether we will rise, act with valor, and leave the world a better place than we found it. For in every battle, great or small, the legacy of one determined individual can light the way for generations, and the spirit of a true hero like Audie Murphy will forever remind us that courage is contagious, sacrifice is noble, and even the smallest among us can change the course of history.